Hello, everyone. Oh, my mic is muted.
No. Everyone else's?
Okay, okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Father Matthew's cooking show. So which one are they seeing right now?
All of them.
All right. Well, I'm over here. Thank you. Am I getting parishioners? Are they hearing me? Not that one. This one here. That one is too dark. This one there, that's better. How's that? Okay. Hello, everyone. I hope you can see and hear me. Write something on the comments or so that you can. It's through and it's good. How is it? Any? Is it? It's through.
You're connecting.
Michael, is it good? Okay, I'm told that oh, it froze. Oh, I'm told that I'm online, and it seems to be. Oh, okay. Somebody said hello, Father.
Haley says have fun rolling.
I see. I see. Frank there. Hello. We can see and hear you. Wonderful. This is a new technology. I have no idea what I am doing, and it's going to be fun. Okay, we have a new stove that was used, and I usually don't use the gas, and so this is going to be another challenge as well. It's going to be new, but whatever it is, it's going to happen. And so, okay, I got to talk to this camera here. All right. So the beginning. So let us pray. It's like when you get into a car, you pray so you don't get into an accident. And so I think we should also say a prayer before I start cooking. In the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. God is good. God is great. Uh, let us cook well and let no one die. Amen. So on this eve of the feast day of St. Patrick's, I'm wearing green, and it's going to, and I thought it would be something fun, a very cultural thing, in the sense that St. Patrick was a missionary when he came to Ireland from England. He was first a captor, and then he escaped back to England and then came back to Ireland to preach the gospel. And so did the French who came to Vietnam. They were missionaries and proclaimed the gospel there. It's an incredible story of many of them, and that it influenced everything of Vietnam, to the extent that today we write the way we do is because of the French missionary. In particular, I would call him a saint, but he was Alexander, a Jesuit from Avignon, France, at that time, and he became a Jesuit. He became a Jesuit and came to Vietnam and developed a way of writing the Vietnamese language in the alphabet. It took root. It was so easy to learn that they use that type of writing. We don't write like the Chinese, like characters anymore, because of him, Alexander the Rhodes. And so we are very indebted in so many ways to the French. Well, the Spaniard and the Portuguese, they had a tough time in Vietnam, and the crown in Vietnam, I believe, just say, oh no, we can't deal with these people, and so we'll leave it to the French. And so the French came, and influence from language. And so that's how we write. We don't write like the Chinese anymore, or the Koreans or the Japanese. We write like alphabet, right? And so it's it's very interesting, but with accents all over it. Um, French cuisine also influenced Vietnamese cuisine. And so this, I would say, has that flair and that influence, very international. Um, the French, if you ever eaten pho, the Vietnamese soup, that has a lot of ingredients that is very European, and a combination of that with the Vietnamese, and it's well known, the pho, the Vietnamese soup. I think most of you know of it. If you haven't tried, you should. And the restaurant that you should go to here in Maple Ridge is called Pho Song, just like a song. Sing me a song, like that. And so there they have very good soup. But also the baguette, the Vietnamese uh, baguette sub. And you ever try? Have a try. You can go to ballet. It means it's mean Paris, really, ballet, and BALE, and it's a great sub. So the Vietnamese sub, the bread itself, it traditionally was mixed with flour and also rice flour, because flour itself was very difficult to find. So the Vietnamese use a baguette of the French and mix it with the rice flour, and you can expand it further in a sense. You can because there's a rarity of flour, and so there you got the Vietnamese sub, and it's delicious. I very much enjoy that, the baguette, the Vietnamese baguette. So, so the missionary, the French who came into Vietnam influenced the way we do a lot of things, and in a way, the Vietnamese they love to fuse things together. They're very open to a lot of new ideas and thoughts, right? As in the other Asian culture, like dominantly the Japanese or the Chinese, they're very proud of their culture, and they don't, for the longest time, they wouldn't mix with anything. They wanted pure Chinese or pure Japanese. But the Vietnamese, we see whatever is good, like the language. Hey, this is easy. Everybody can learn this. And so they began using the language as the French would write. The missionary did. It was developed so that the missionary could understand the language, right? And in their own way, so to learn the language. But it developed so well that the whole country used that very thing. So this is a history for you. So I'm very excited, but I'm not a cook. I learned all of this from my mom, and I would just say jungle cooking, because as a priest and a bachelor, I had to learn how to cook and just learn. But I'm no expert. I just learn a little bit here and there. Are you ready? Write to me, somebody. Say you're ready. Father Matthew, you talk too much. Got to stop it now. So a little bit of history for you. Okay. So today, first of all, we let's talk about ingredients. Okay. So some of you, lots of you, went and got this noodle. This is not very good. So this is called the vermicelli. Can you see that? That one there. It's not very good for cooking, but my mom has told me this is when I go home, this is what she uses. And it's made in Vietnam. Can you see that? Okay, there you go. And this one, we used to eat it a lot, but we prefer the other one now. So one is made in Thailand, this one is made in Cambodia, and this one is made in Vietnam. And of course, the Vietnamese know how to do their own thing much better. And of course, those are the rice noodles that you should right now if you're cooking with me, you should have a pot of water, boil, just getting ready to come to a boil. Okay, just get a pot with water right now. Set it up right now on the stove. And okay, so those are the ingredients. I hope you got some prawns and some calamari, chicken, and pork. Now, these are things that you can have them all at once, or you can just have the pork or the calamari or the chicken by itself. If you find something else, this is the Vietnamese thing. It's not strictly you have to have only this stuff, right? You can find something else, may put it in, make the rolls. I haven't tried beef, but the Vietnamese usually don't use beef, usually pork. But you can try the pork out, I mean the beef out if you want to. This is the thing, but just the basic ingredients. Very simple, and there's no dairy. There's no, well, is there any wheat in here? No, I don't think there's any wheat of any form. And so I'm using olive oil, but you folks can use corn oil or other things for your cooking. So not necessary. I love olive oil because, I got influenced by the Italian and the good oil there. How am I doing? Am I going too fast? Somebody tell me, okay? All right. So, so the ingredients there, and now some ingredients, and now rice paper. Some of you got some really strange stuff you showed me, but this is what I'm talking about, rice paper. And of course, the best is from Vietnam, made in Vietnam, okay? There are a lot of others made everywhere, but it doesn't roll as well, okay? And also get a kettle going, okay? That you'll need the hot water later to cook, to put this in so that it can cook in the hot water, and then you can put it on the plate, and then you put stuff in, and then it cooks while it's on the plate, okay? So this type here, or any type that it's from Vietnam, but this brand is very good. So whatever you have, you can use. This is a smaller of the same brand. I think this was from TNT. You can buy this in TNT and Hang Long as well. I have a long history with the Hang Long people. I used to, as a farmer when I was a kid, I would sell stuff to them as well, like corn. I would go out and a whole truck of corn, I would go there and I would sell. So Hang Long in Surrey, there's a big market there. And so I have a long history with them. So that is the type. Oh, it's the same company as this. I didn't see that, but it's the same company. Tu Pho Quoc. It may be, where is this place? Oh, this is in Saigon. Okay. All right. So then, of course, for the peanut butter sauce, you have peanut butter. I like to use this type here. So from, you can use any type, but smooth. The smooth one is easier. And I'm not going to make the sauce from the. I just got my mom to make it, the fish sauce. This is her secret sauce. I don't really know how to make it, but you can look it up on the internet. And if you're good to me, and one day I'll maybe give you some from my mom. But she made it. But we can talk about what's in there. Very simple fish sauce, and of course, there's so many types of fish sauce. Apparently, Costco is selling really expensive fish sauce, and it's really packaged really nice. And in actual fact, I heard it was really, really good, really, really good from a small island called Phu Quoc. And so it's really, really good. So it's got base is fish sauce. When you're making it with warm water, sugar, garlic, Thai chili peppers, and uh, what else? Uh, hmm, I think for some people they put a little bit of MSG too, but there's no MSG in here. Um, yeah, just very basic, but the base is fish sauce from Vietnam. Don't buy the one from China, okay? Buy the one from Vietnam. And so for the peanut butter sauce, you need peanut butter, you need hoisin sauce. This is a good brand. Lee Kum Ki, hoisin sauce. Okay? And like the Vietnamese, there's no exact amount, but if you like more peanut butter, put more peanut butter. If you like more hoisin sauce, you put hoisin sauce. And making with that, you have also chicken broth, secret ingredient, chicken broth to make the sauce and to put it together. I'll show you how it's done later. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that. So, well, where are we? 20 minutes already. Wow, just a lot of talk. All right. Okay, are we ready? So what I bought is so the protein that we are going to use is chicken breast. Okay, chicken breast, and uh, we have pork. I brought it's huge sizes, but you don't need to buy those sizes at all. Just a little bit, and calamari and prawns. Okay, so the calamari, and okay, what else we're looking at? Somebody tell me if you want to write something saying, Father, you got to slow down. Tell me, what are you doing? And let me know, okay? This is really new for me, all this setup. And so this is very neat. So let us begin by preparing all if you're following with me, I'll take I'll slow down, preparing with you. So take out the chicken, or the chicken is easy. You can just cut it accordingly, I don't have to show you, I guess. Okay. Um, but let's do the calamari first. And every time you be careful that you don't mix things too much, and that you do cook things thoroughly, because this stuff can get you sick if you don't cook it properly. Okay. I brought my ukulele as well, so play some Vietnamese music so that the time comes then you can. Okay. Um, when you are doing your own things, those of you who are preparing. So calamari, these are small guys, really small guys. Can you see them? These are small, but if you can find the bigger, thicker one, that is much better. These are the small ones. Okay, and so really easy is to pull the head out, pull the head out, right? And inside there is a certain like a skeleton for it, like a cartilage skeleton, and you pull it out, and it comes out like that. See that? Just like that. And so you can save the head for later. I love to eat it later, like saute it and have it with a beer. It's really nice. And so then you are left with this. Okay, you're left with the tubular here. So what you do is, oh boy, I need a smaller knife. Let me see here. Um, so you see the knife, a smaller knife, and then you kind of cut only one side. Okay, cut only one side. Cut only one side, and then you kind of clean. If you want to, you can clean this whatever stuff is in there. Oh, I should move over here a little bit more here. Okay, good. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Michael. So clean it out and you have something like this, okay? And from there, you can begin cutting like into this direction. So when you stir fry it, it comes out elongated, and then you can put it into the rolls, okay? So you can do that. I hope you thawed it already. So into strips like this, okay? But the bigger is not much nicer. I couldn't find any other types. So cut it just like that into strips. Okay, so you can save this for later, or you can throw it away. Some people throw it away, some people. So I have a lot of this to cut. So again, you clean the head, take out the skeleton, inner skeleton, like that. Some even took out the skin. It turns white, but I like to keep everything, all the flavors. So this one, the skin is cleaned right off. You can, but it takes time to do that. But you don't need to. For me, I like to keep it. So you cut it again, or what you can do is cut several, because they're small. Cut several of them and stack them together like a sandwich, and then cut. And it takes less, less effort, or rather than lots all at once.
Where did you get the calamari from?
Oh, calamari, you can go to Canadian Superstore or Hang Long or TNT. TNT is very good with that. But yeah, sometimes certain seasons. Whoop, you have to be good at cutting. A good knife would be very helpful. But that's why bigger calamari is easier and better. And you don't have to worry about the shapes and sizes. This is jungle cooking. There's, as long as it gets into the stomach, it's good. Okay. So you see that? Just that, very simple like that for that. And the next, okay, chicken. Well, chicken, I'll use a different. For chicken, I'm going to use a different. I'm going to wash my hands, but it's not really needed because it's going to be all cooked. But the chicken. Are you with me? Any question there? Chicken, squid, prawn, or pork? Which one I choose? Okay. Whoever you are, you can choose whichever one. So with the chicken, well, the breast is the easiest. There shouldn't be any bones in here, but I could feel that there's a bone here. Okay. So a chicken breast here, and again, slice it this way. Okay. This is what I would do, and so that it can fit into the rolls. And in the rolls, you can roll it up with squid and prawns and chicken. Some of my siblings just put everything in there. It's a humongous piece. And you can, but I like either prawns, calamari separately, or pork or chicken separately. Just cut it like that. It's a nice little knife. Pretty sharp. So better be careful, don't cut yourself. So while we're cutting, I'm going to teach you a little bit of Vietnamese. Are you ready? Um, you're going to, so this, what we call, what is it called? Gỏi cuốn. Can you say that together? Gỏi cuốn. It's really difficult. So gỏi is just this type of cooking, and then cuốn means it's the roll. It's a type of roll. So gỏi cuốn. Next time I'm going to cook for you what we call chả giò, which is the fried spring rolls. These are salad rolls, the spring rolls that I learned from my mom as well. And it is really good. You know, the ones you get in the restaurant, often it's a lot of fluff inside. The one that my mom makes, it's lots of meat, and so good meat as well. And so you can really taste it. And so it's larger too, not just fluff inside, right? Like in the restaurant, you would just have a lot of fluff. So cut the chicken. Tell me, somebody tell me where everybody's okay and they're following.
You're making their mouths water. That's what they said. You're making their mouth water. Leah said, I never knew that you could put calamari inside a salad roll.
Oh, yes, you can. So who said that?
Leah.
Oh, hello, Leah. Yes, you can put calamari. Yeah. Yes. So you can even put scallops. You can put, well, not shellfish. No, no, don't try it with. You can even try it with lobster as well, like any seafood of any kind. But don't try uh, oysters or clams. It won't work. Okay, so that's the chicken. We'll cut another chicken while I'm talking. So gỏi cuốn, and this is called chicken is called gà, gà. Okay, gà. And my Vietnamese priestly name, they would call me in the Vietnamese parish, they would call me Cha Linh. So Jas mean father. You can call your father Cha as well. Your dad or anybody, so you can call Cha. Lin is my actually birth name. Lin, L-I-N-H. Is my saint name is Matthew, but my given name is Lin. And Lin combined with Lin Ho, it means the soul. So, and if you combine it with Hiển Linh, it means the epiphany. So the words can combine, right? And the Vietnamese language is very simple, but the intonation can be very difficult. Right now, I'll tell you. Can you tell the difference here? It goes chúa, chúa, chúa. Can you hear the difference? Chúa, chúa, chúa. So it's spelled the same, C-H-U-A. But chúa, chúa, chúa means three different things. With the different accents on the wording, chúa, it means God. Chùa, it means a Buddhist pagoda, and chua, it means sour. So you kind of need to hear the words, the chua, chua, chua. So cut the chicken. I hope you're on it. Or the pork, you don't need to cut, okay? We're just gonna kind of pan fry it very, until it's cooked with salt and pepper, and then we slice it later. And then slice it in the way that you can roll it up, okay? I'll try not to spill any chicken juice all over the table here. Try not to cut my fingers. Well, so slices like this so that you can put it in the roll. And you don't have to, well, chicken, you have to cook it very thoroughly. We all know that. But in Vietnam, everything is tougher. Like, well, first of all, oh, by the way, I have a joke for you. They're not really a joke, but kind of a story. Do you know why? What would I say? You know original sin, right? Like how Adam and Eve was tricked by a snake, right? And they say, the Vietnamese say, if God chose the Vietnamese, we would have eaten the snake and we would not be in the state we are in right now. You know how the Asians are, the Vietnamese are, we eat everything that moves. So they're kind of a story. So the word for God is Thiên Chúa. So God of heaven. By the way, the Vietnamese are a mixture language-wise and cultural-wise from the Chinese, as well as the French, as well as the other cultures in Thailand as well. And so the cooking is very unique because it's a mixture. Like we have the northern, even the tribes people, the Vietnamese have a liking to a very unique dish is called Vietnamese pizza. Do you know what Vietnamese pizza is? It comes from the northern tribal people, right? They're not Vietnamese, but they are in Vietnam. It's a Vietnamese pizza. It's a blood dish. It's totally blood. The children don't listen to this, but so it's quite a mixture of things. And so you can see some of the nước mắm, the fish sauce and other foods are a combination of other indigenous people around there as well. So we're influenced by the Chinese, by the indigenous people. The language it sounds softer, and it's not like, well, I'm sorry if any of you who are Chinese, but like just for instance, right, the Vietnamese, 60% of the Vietnamese words are from Chinese, right? And really much so. And so if you were to say Thiên Chúa, Thiên Chúa, Thiên Chúa, so you were to say it in Chinese, Thiên Chúa, it means God, God of the heavens. And in Vietnamese, we would say Thiên Chúa, Thiên Chúa. So it's softer. Maybe I'm exaggerating the Chinese, but I always hear the Chinese to be stronger, very more blunt in how they speak, the Mandarin in particular. And so, but we share the same words, Thiên Chúa, and the Vietnamese is Thiên Chúa. So the same. Virtually, if you can't, if you were not a linguist or know the language, you wouldn't know the difference there. Okay, so you got your chickens cut. The pork doesn't need to be cut. You got your calamari cut yet? I hope some of you are cutting your calamari. So I will need my my assistant to begin cutting the calamari for me, so that we can move on. Okay, so we got our chicken. We got our prawns. So the prawns, I took out a few. They should be big, okay? They shouldn't be small size, not the shrimp. These are the prawns. And of course, you need to peel them off. just, you know, however you want to peel them off, right? And I usually, um, there is a way of doing it, but you just peel them off as much as you can. The Vietnamese like to, when we're, so you peel off the skin, and then at the end you just kind of pull the ends off. And for some people, they also clean the middle here as well to take out whatever is there. But I like to keep everything for its flavor. But some people like to clean it out, so it takes more time. You know what I'm talking about? And I think it's the innards of the prawns. But you don't. I don't do it. But today I just wanted to show you that. Okay. So okay, where else? So that's the prawn. Who should I give you time for prawns? So am I going too fast? So I got prawns, I got chicken, I got pork. Pork is just take them out and then and then just you know, fry, like kind of cook it. I'm just washing my hands right now. Oh yes, yes, scallops can be used as well. But remember with scallops, like from the last time I tried some scallops from Costco, they were very nice, but there was sand in it as well. So make sure that you get rid of the sands. I don't know how to do that, but just clean it up very thoroughly. Otherwise, you bite into the grit, you know.
The people say they're ready to go.
You're ready to go where? Where are you ready to go? The next step. Okay. So what I have here is a shallot. Shallot is a combination between an onion and a garlic, right? And so um, there, my parents used to be shallot farmers, and they would sell it at Hang Long and other places as well. So that was one of their side jobs, was to grow a lot of shallots. These are pretty big, right? And so be careful with the ones that you know. I try to buy Canadian or American, or because like there's so many places now. It's much cheaper, like for instance from China, but it's not as good, and the flavors are not there. So you got shallots and you got garlic. So I use both of them. Okay, and so my mom taught me with the best way for garlic is not to, you know, crush them first. Take out all the stuff, the leaves, or whatever you call them, the skin, and then, you know, just cut them. Without cutting your fingers, okay? I'm getting warm in here. I'm wearing this sweater for St. Patrick's Day, and I think I need a glass of water or something better than water, you know? I wonder sometimes, you know, I wonder if the kids are listening. But the Vietnamese wouldn't have wine with this, right? This is a new thing. They cut it up a little bit. So the shallots in the same way, the same. You cut. It's harder to crush it, but you can cut the ends first, right? And if you can crush it, you can, but otherwise, the smaller one is easier. Take off the skin, the outer skin. Okay, did you get your hot water going yet? I should get it going right now. Whoa, it's boiling already. So maybe keep it down a little bit. Okay. So in the same way as you did the garlic, somehow my mom says when you crush it, there are greater flavors that come out of it. I don't know. I'm no expert, but I think there's some truth to that.
Do they make you cry like onions?
No, they don't.
Okay.
No crying. Shallots are not the same as onions. Okay, so there you got it. Shallots and onions. I mean, shallots and garlic. Okay, so I've already pre-cut a lot of stuff there already. So what are we going to do next? All right, I think I'm going to ask, we're going to move from here over to there, where we're going to make the peanut butter sauce, okay? We can do it during the time, but the chicken and the cooking the chicken and the shallots. Whoa! Okay, my phone has pork meat all over it now. All right. Okay, what are we doing?
Just over there.
Well, maybe that camera we can switch over there, but okay, so we got the chicken done, we got the prawns done, and let's go to do the peanut butter sauce. Maybe we can stay here for a second. So some of you who are allergic to peanut butter, there's nothing I can do about it. But other than the Vietnamese, my mom sauce there's no dairy, no nuts or anything like that in there, no wheat. Yeah, you have to make it from the store. So, oh, I forgot do we have a a can opener? I hope we do have a can opener. Boy, did we forget to get a can opener? Oh, we do have a can opener. Woo, thanks be to God. Okay. Oh, by the way, Don, thank you very much. Hello, Don. Oh, which way? Go back to. Thank you, Don, for putting the new stove together. We had the big stove in here that well, it was big, and so we bought a new stove, and I'm going to move it over for you to see. So I never cooked on it before, and but it's nice. It's from gas. With gas, I've never cooked with gas either, and so it's going to be quite the experiment here. All right, so are we back? Okay, open the can of, this one is core, clear chicken broth, or any type that you can have, okay? But you don't pour everything in at once. Boy. Just enough so that it doesn't fall in. So there you got your chicken broth. Open it up, don't pour it in yet. Okay. So those of you who are allergic to peanut butter, I'm very sorry. I don't know what to do.
Somebody asked, can you use almond butter instead of peanut butter?
Hey, that's a great idea. Try it out. Anything that could do.
Almond butter, what about cashew butter?
Cashew butter, I've never had cashew butter, but you can try. But peanut butter I know is to be the best. But almond butter, we can try that out. So I forgot to talk to you about cutting the onions. Oh, green onions. Cucumbers cut later. I have my helpers doing the cucumbers. I don't know how to cut cucumbers, but in slices so that you can put it into the roll. It's just everything to do with. So we have a green onion. I forgot to tell you. Just cut it up into slices. That's all. Cut the ends off. Sometimes, yeah, just cut the ends off. Oop. Into, something like that. Okay. And it's gonna be just flavoring at the end. That's all. The after it's almost when everything is cooked, like the chicken is cooked and everything is cooked, and then you throw some onions into it for flavor and color. For St. Patrick's Day, we got color. I hope you have your salt and pepper. I didn't have it on there, but sea salt is wonderful. Okay. Green onions. Okay, that's for just color, really. Okay, peanut butter, creamy peanut butter. Some people love peanut butter, and so they put a lot of peanut butter, but just be careful that it depends on the individual. So a big spoon of peanut butter. Or two. Some people just love peanut butter. But the thing that will make it Asian flavoring is the hoisin sauce. Okay, hoisin sauce, you can do all sorts of things with it. Okay, this one I should have stirred it up, mix it all together a bit more beforehand, but that's how it is. Okay, now we should turn. We'll go over there. Then this is hoisin sauce, and everybody's different. And oh, this is brand new. There is. There we go. So just 2 spoons of peanut butter, maybe several squirts. 1, those are big squirts, weren't they? 2, 3 from the bottle, and then mix it up. Mix it up. And then the color still retain. Some people put when you see it dark, then it's too much hoisin sauce. So it's all depending on the person, how much what you like most. Some people like a little bit more hoisin than others, and then put in a little bit of chicken broth. Okay, and then we'll go over there. Okay, can somebody switch over to this side? Okay, now we get this going. Well, I didn't finish saying, but thank you, Don, Mr. Don Spinder, for hooking up all the gas today. I mean, yesterday he did it. So stir it very. Jen, are you able to switch? Thank you. Okay, so welcome to the other angle here. And so very light, very, should I say, not on high, and stir. Stir until everything come into one consistency. Okay, so let me see how I do this. To stir. So it's all up to you what you like, right? Peanut butter. Stir it until it's no longer lumpy. But you got to be watchful of this because it can go bad very quickly. It can burn, I mean. And so some like it more runny, some like it thick, but this needs a little bit more chicken broth. So still continuously stirring it. Whoop, wow, it came out, sorry. It's okay. Well, somebody's gonna have to clean up a lot of the mess later here. How are you folks doing? I hope you're following along. Okay, we better hurry up. All right. So I think I'm satisfied with this consistency. You see that? It's not too bad. Maybe add a little bit. I would add a little bit of more hoisin, making it darker, but it seems to be working okay. All right. Oh, by the way, did you you got boiling water already? Okay, let's take out the noodles. Whatever you have, did you should whatever noodles that you had. Read. I hope you read the instruction. Boil it right now. Like put it in. So I'm gonna take my noodles. I'm not gonna put the whole thing in. Maybe, whoop. I think this is a lot, but okay. I think you put it in. Use your spoon, don't use your fingers, and let it cook. You have to keep an eye on that. Whoop, and this too. Okay, turn off the heat. And let it boil. Okay. Okay. Well, I think it was not boiling that strongly yet, so I should have moved the over to a stronger stove. Okay, stronger stove. Get the boil going. All right. Hello, everyone. It's still on the kitchen side here. Okay, so you got your peanut butter sauce all done. Okay, and now you have your noodles going. I should have really, the water should be really boiling already, but I didn't do that. So get your strainer ready, okay? When it's things are ready, you grab, not, oh boy, I do need something to hold. That's over and pour it out. Okay. Okay, let's do some chicken. I think lots of you have done chicken, right? So first of all, well, turn off the heat. Well, remember in Vietnam for the longest time, what they're cooking, they use wood. They didn't have propane, they didn't have electricity, they didn't have much of anything. Is that on this camera now, dear? No, it's not. It's ask Jen to change the camera. There, okay. So in Vietnam, they would usually use lard because they didn't have like olive oil, even corn oil. This is not the thing, and so they would. So be careful. Are you having your noodles going at the same time? Watch over that. Okay, maybe we'll turn the window, open up the window a little bit. Before the alarm, we have an alarm up there. So the fire department has come here several times for various reasons. Not because of me, but so we use usually lard, and lard is wonderful in the flavor, like in Italian cooking. I know, like in pasta, the basic ingredient is the pancetta. You know, the bacon, and with pasta, just simple bacon flavor with pasta and just parmigiano. It's all you really need. So the Vietnamese use lard, but now they use corn oil, canola oil, and me. I like as well. It's not on yet, but and I don't know how fast this will go, but um, you don't need to put any salt or anything in there. Mom doesn't do that. Just in, I mean, in the the noodles, I have to be careful. Okay, somebody really have to clean up. So Celine, that's my sister who's helping right now. How long do we keep the noodles? It's almost ready. I do everything by seeing. Okay, so oil, just enough to cover the pan, and you know this is but olive oil. You have to be very careful because it cannot be on very high. It will. It just that's how the olive oil works. It's just I think corn oil is a higher cooking ability that it can go much hotter. So you have to be careful with olive oil, otherwise it tastes terrible and it get destroyed as well. Okay, so you have to watch. Okay, so now you got your garlic. You throw in your garlic. Okay, and then well, shallots too if you want. Usually shallots later. All right. I like my chopsticks when I'm cooking. Is that okay? Chopsticks. So, little salt and pepper. Just be careful. Don't let the garlic burn. Woo, this thing is hot very quick. Salt and pepper. I have to turn this guy down. Woo! That's the beautiful thing about gas. You can control too, but it also burns very quick. Salt and pepper. Twirl it around. Oh, the smell of garlic. Amazing. And the shallots, it's gentler than an onion and a garlic. Salt and pepper. My mom loves a lot of salt. She puts in a lot of salt. Okay, but try not to get the shallots. Things burn. I think this is almost ready. Ooh, it's hot. Okay, the noodles are ready. Okay, so we're gonna have to put it aside a second. Okay, where's oven gloves? There we are. Okay, everybody move out. Because you don't want to overcook it. It's terrible. So come over here and you. Okay. Try to get much of the water out as possible. I think it's okay. It will survive. I know some people put hot, cool water in it so it doesn't stick together. But it is okay. Just the Vietnamese is like this. And just let it cool. And so that's why you don't want to overcook it. Otherwise, it will be very soggy. Okay, are we ready? This is off for now. Okay, we're back. So what did we say we're gonna do chicken first? Right, chicken. So here comes the chicken. Woo! By the way, the Vietnamese chicken in Vietnam or the beef, it's much tougher. It's not like soft and like here. So we ready? Just twirl it around. Okay, can somebody put on the kettle? Turn, get some hot water going right now. So the chicken in Vietnam, it's much tougher. And usually they would call it stewing chicken here, but over in Vietnam, that's how they eat it. And they do need a lot of dentists over there. Like people lose their teeth eating the chicken, and chewing away at the chicken and there's my teeth. That happens often in Vietnam because everything is so tough. Just a little bit more oil because chicken, it's this breast chicken is very little fat. I'm just gonna pick something up. How's it smelling, everyone? So some more salt, some more pepper. Back and forth we go. All right. You can put it's just taking some time to cook, and you don't want to, you just cover it up a little bit. Am I running out of power on the phone? Oh my goodness. Okay, 20%.
I'll switch over to my phone.
What's that? Okay, if you can. All right, I'm running out of power on that phone. Father, is that a wok? Yes, that's a wok. But it's a flat, but a wok. Can you hear me again?
You're gonna attach your AirPod to this if we can.
Okay, there's some
Can we?
technical difficulties here.
Can we attach your AirPods to this?
I don't know. Can you see it?
George.
So, okay, just put back to the other phone.
Okay.
So in the same way, different pair of chopsticks. So check on the chicken. Okay. How's everyone doing? Okay. Same thing. Garlic. If you like garlic, put more garlic in. You don't? Onions? I mean shallots, not onions. Hello everyone. Oh, there's a echo.
Oh.
Okay. Is there still an echo? Okay.
Hey Jen, can you let us in? There you go.
Okay. No more echo. Good. So the prawns, the same method, the same way. So every pan is different. This one is taking longer to heat up. This one is quicker. Just make sure the chicken is they are all cooked, okay? But don't overcook them. Okay, maybe just a little bit more to kill all the bacteria, to kill all the COVID. Die COVID, die. Okay, prawns, all clean, and just put it in. Woo. Salt and pepper. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. The prawns, they cook much faster, so you have to watch them. Well, the heat too fast, too strong now. You don't want to burn the garlic or the shallots. Can I have 2 plates ready? Like of so I can do the presentation. See my skills with the chopstick? Flipping the prawns with chopsticks. There we go. This, we should market it as a diet tool because you can't go fast with this thing, right? Well, I guess Asians can, but everything, it takes so much time to eat, chopsticks. Maybe you should, be careful of the heat. Whoa, we're going to go with this side for the heat. Ah, the chicken. Okay, see how's the chicken going here? I think we're done here. Okay, turn off the heat. No one will die of salmonella. Yep, it's done. So best to slice it not too thick. Oh, it's all done. So now you put some green onions in for looks. There, you're done. Don't try not to get the juice in there too much. I think some of our chicken these days, there's a lot of water in them. And so when you put them to present it on the bowl, on the plates, try to avoid the the broth is really nice. The Vietnamese try not to get, to waste anything. So this can be a soup later of some form. Are we back? Wonderful. So we got the prawns going here. Wow, looking very nice. Do we have some onions? The prawns, they are ready already. So you don't need to cook them very long. So in the restaurant, usually they slice it in half and then, but my family just like to have the whole thing, or we break them in half rather than slice them in the middle. Almost. Oh, some green onions ready to go into there. Mmm, the prawns. Can you smell the prawns? Oh my goodness. Mmm. Happy St. Patrick's. Well, at home you can smell. And I guess if you have a mask on. Okay. 5 seconds. And then we're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vietnam, one of the big things they do in Vietnam is they have prawn. Um, they have prawns. They have prawn farming. It's these days we're figuring out they use a lot of antibiotics in order to keep the prawns alive, but they're figuring out new natural ways of keeping the prawns from dying and using less. There we go. Onions. We come in with onions. Back and forth a little bit. I think all bacteria is dead and maybe COVID as well. I think COVID is dead too. There we go. Turn off the heat and onto the plate it goes. I do like this pan very much. It's a stone. It's called stone, I think, and it seems to it takes a longer time to come to warm up, but yet it's very consistent. So prawns, and Vietnam has also freshwater prawns, and it is delicious. But I warn you, the rivers, buy them if you can't go up further up the river than lower down in the river. But they're huge. They're huge, the size of my hand, and they're freshwater. It's very interesting. Okay, all the water boiling. Is it okay? Is it boiling? Okay. All right. So I hope your water is boiled. Now we're gonna do the wrapping right now. Okay. Okay. So we will. So well, the pork. Somebody's asking me about pork. Well, for the pork, you just kind of pan fry it. Okay. So just pan fry it, salt and pepper in the same way. So with the what's going on? Okay, I'm supposed to front camera. Okay. Whoop. Wait. Okay, how do we do this? Very good now. Awesome. So the pork, some of you, I didn't say how we do it, but just in the same way, same method, okay? But with the calamari, do the same method, but with the pork, you need to fry it just like on the pan, and salt and pepper, and then cook it thoroughly, and then you slice it, whatever, so that it comes into the roll, okay? But I don't have time to do that right now because everybody's hungry. I'm just going to wash my hands. So we have with the noodles, be careful. They can clump up very quickly. So just, just pull it out. So I have here with me mint, cilantro. Cilantro, some people think that it is very much like soap. Cucumbers, sliced like this by my sister. See, I don't know how to do it. So slice this like that. Get yourself a plate and any questions here? Okay, Father, you deserve your own cooking show. All right. So pull up the rice paper. Okay. So I want you to learn a word in Vietnamese when it says it's good, like really the food is good. The word is ngon. Can you say that? Ngon. Ngon. It's very difficult for some. It's ngon. It's really good. Ngon. Hak ngon. It's really good. It's ngon. It's good. And hak ngon. It's really good. Okay. So you have a bowl like this, a boiling water. And then I opened up the rice paper already. Okay. Like that. Now I'm going to dip it in to the water. Just like dunk it in, but be very careful. It's really hot, so you have to keep it moving very quickly, right? In and around. You see that? Around, around, around. And your hand make it burnt a little bit, but it's okay. It's worth the pain. And put it onto flat, onto a plate. Wait a little bit because it cooks. Okay. You got your noodles. You got your cucumbers, you got your chicken, I got my prawns, got the mint here. And okay, I need a bowl for the peanut butter sauce. Okay, so well, I don't really need it, but I'll leave it here. So now the consistency is kind of sticky like this, right? You touch it and it wants to stick to your finger. Oh, it's ready, okay? It really, when you dip it in, you put it on there, it's ready. First, you get the noodles. Some people just love the noodle. Am I going too fast? But here is the noodle. Okay, let me see here. I have to move this over here. Now, can you see me? All right, better? Okay, so you got noodles. Some people love a lot of noodles, and so I begin at the back. Some people begin right here. And so put the noodles there, and don't put too much noodles. Some people do put too much, and it's just filling. What you have next, get my chopsticks, clean chopsticks without, is to put in prawn or two. Some people, you know, like that. Can you see that? Like that. So towards the front. The chicken can come later. Now, some people like cilantro. So put cilantro in. I got all my sticky rice here. It shouldn't be sticking this much, but I guess I overcooked it. And so the rice, the noodles are sticky. So put one cucumber and chives. Do we have chives? Has it been washed? Okay, very good. So you can experiment, right? Some of you like chives, some of you don't. You like a lot, very little. So put it into the middle as well, just like that. Okay. And some like mint. So put one mint or two, two. Some just the whole stem. But this is, I think, North American mint. The Vietnamese mint is a little bit different. It's milder than this here. Okay. And some put in also basil as well, but I don't do that. Are you ready? So it's at the back. You take two. Wow, this is overcooked now, but just be careful without ripping it. So that's why the type of rice paper is very important, that it can stay together. So take one side, flip it over without getting like that. You see that? A cucumber, if it's protruding out too much, break it. And then the other side, okay? You're going to do a tuck from the top, whoa, it's really sticky on my fingers. So you got to be quick. Tuck it in and roll it towards yourself. How's that? Some people do it very well. Mine is okay. What do you think? So like that. Okay. And then of course you're ready to eat and you dip. Okay. Another demonstration for you. Okay. So we're going to do the chicken right now. So ready? Rice paper. Pick one that is not broken. Oh, this one is broken. So like that. And then dip. Quick, 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 quick. Turn, 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 turn. Everything should be covered with hot water. So you really, if COVID time, you shouldn't share. You have your own bowl. Put on the plate. Yes, it will cook very quick. So warm water, you replace the warm. If it becomes warm, then replace it with hot water. Okay. So noodles, I'm going to use a little bit more noodles this time. Okay. So you don't need to. So chicken again. One slice, two slice, 5 slices. Whatever, you're at home, you can put as much, We're not at the restaurant where they just give you just a little bit of meat, a little, half of a prawn. Cilantro, a lot or a little, it's up to you. Now I'm gonna do it without the tucking. It might be difficult. I mean, without the sides. Okay, some people, but it falls off more easily. But you can also do it this way. Let me wash. So you got your mint, you got cilantro, you got your chives. Yes, chives. You got your chives. There. Just washing my hands a little bit. So some of you who bought pork, you can cook your pork, and I hope it's almost done by now. Just cook it, and salt and pepper, that's all you need, and then slice it according to Lee. So again, so now this time without tucking this way and that way, but we're just going to from the back, and we're going to fold it. It's kind of tricky. Kind of use all your finger, making sure that your thumb is holding it down, like without, and then use these fingers here. Use those fingers here to, I know it's a little bit of a trick, like using chopsticks. So your thumb to hold it down, and then these fingers here to grab it and pull it forward, or towards you, I mean, doing the tuck. Be careful, gently, otherwise you're going to rip the rice paper. And there you go. Another one. This is a big cigar. But there it is. You got your Vietnamese salad roll. Okay, there you go. Well, I hope any questions so far. I can't really see the questions, but let me see any questions here. Tuck and roll, you can become a gymnast. Okay. Yay, looks better than mine. The wrap broke. Can't wait for the next cooking stream. Okay, that's all right. Who's user? Okay. My wrap is sticking. It well, it takes practice, I guess, but it is patience and the fingers gently, and don't stuff things too much in there. If you do, then it causes problem. All right. Any questions? Anybody? And then I'm going to sing my song for you. Okay? And then we're going to kind of end it today if you have any more questions. Oh, by the way, I want to say something about what can work, what you can drink with it. Do you know, in our parish, we have a lot of talented people, but also great winemakers too. This is from Sperling, and it's a market white, right? And it's a light, fruity, quite a summery wine, but it is very good with the chicken and with the prawns and the seafood. And so this is an all-round good wine. And so I want to, you can buy it here actually. You don't have to go to the Okanagan. I one summer I worked there, just picking the grapes just for fun, right? And I stayed with Susan. I think some of you know Susan, and April. That's April's mom, April Mignon, mom. But Susan' family owns a vineyard out in Kelowna. I spent a few days there picking grapes and enjoying the grandmother's cooking, the nonna's cooking. So I remember that very fondly. But this is a great wine that goes complements very well with it. You can get it at the local wine store. I think you can go to where is it? At Save-On. It's at the wine section, and it's got many others as well. they make it very well organic and other sorts, and so it's wonderful that if you can get your hands on a market white or others, it complements very well, but particularly the market white. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know it's organic, 2017. I'm going to break it open later to have with the rolls. So any question there? What do I do? Breaks. What kind of rice paper do you use? Well, so this is the brand that I use. You see it? That's the brand that I use. You want me to do another roll? I'll sing to your traditional after. Are you sure you need another roll? Someone is asking? Another demonstration. Okay. All right. By the way, beer is also good with it. And water for the children. So eating like this, you have your hands should be very clean. You have to wash it often. Okay, are we ready? One more demonstration. I don't know if the water is still warm, still hot, but we're gonna do it again. Choose one that is not broken. So rice paper like that, dip. It's warm now, so you really need hotter, but I'll try it out. It will cook. So you might need to dip it a little bit longer, then comes out. Put it there, leave it to cook. Get some noodles. That's a bit too much. All right. So we'll put prawn and chicken. So one piece of prawn, one chicken, or two. Cucumber. Cilantro. Some people just hate this stuff. I don't, because of they say it tastes like soap. It tastes like soap, they say. Okay. Mint, and then chives. And some people actually like it with hot chilies in there as well. But you can put it in the okay, so I'm doing the traditional way. One side. Whoop, boy, that's a difficult way. One side. The cucumber is in the way. I'll break it. The other side. This looks like a mess. So the main thing is that it goes into your stomach. Flip it over, tuck it over. Well, I got a stubby one, but it works. There you go. All right, the 3 rolls. Okay, there you go. Any other questions? This just have to take time. It will take time, patience. It will work. Maybe you just do the rolling without flipping the 2 sides over. That's more difficult. Just go straight. Just from the back, roll it together. Okay, awesome. There it is. An hour and a half. I hope you survive and hope you're enjoying your food. And so while you're eating, I'm going to serenade you, okay? A Vietnamese traditional hymn, a song. It's not a hymn. It's not, churchy stuff. It's a Vietnamese song about mothers. how her care and her voice and her love is just like the gentle breeze, and her food and cooking all day. She worries about mom, about her children, night and day. She can't sleep. She worries, and so she cares for them. Okay, so I hope you enjoy that. But I'm going to sing you a song. We'll get rid of all this because I don't want to spit and all. Are we ready? Okay, enjoy your eating. Okay, how do I get Vietnamese words? Thank you to everyone, to Emma and Michael and Jen who set up this live streaming experience, because I wouldn't know how to do it. And so thank you for that, my sister and others, and who prepare all that preparation beforehand, you know, and Nancy, who's helped me prepare a lot of stuff. And so it's been great. Okay, so I'm going to sing you a traditional. Let me see if I can get the words here. Where do I get my words? Let me see here. I need the words. Okay. So you can hear the language, okay? So this is called lòng mẹ, and it is, it's like translated directly, it means the stomach of the mother, but it means the heart of a mother, her very being, how she loves her children. Night and day, she can't sleep. Her voice is like the wind that touches the Vietnamese rice, paddies, and the gentle breeze, and so her care. Are you ready? All right, let me see if I can. Lòng mẹ bao la như biển Thái Bình, rạc rào. Tình mẹ tha thiết như dòng suối hiền, ngọt ngào. Lời mẹ êm ái như đồng lúa chiều rì rào. Tiếng ru bên thềm trăng ta xoay bóng mẹ yêu. Lòng mẹ thương con như vầng trăng tròn mùa thu. Tình mẹ yêu mến như làng giáo đùa mà khô. Lời ru mang mát êm như sao dịu rạc rỡ. Nắng mưa sớm chiều vui cùng tiếng hát trẻ thơ. Thương con tha thức bao đêm trường, con đã yên giấc mẹ hiền vui sương biết bao. Thương con khuya sớm bao tháng ngày, lặn lội reo néo nuôi con tới ngày lớn khôn. Dù cho mưa gió không quang tháng ngày, mẹ hiền một sưa hai nắng cho bạc mái đầu buồn phiền. Ngày đêm sống tối vui cùng con nhỏ một miếng tiếng ru êm đêm mẹ hiền năm tháng truyền miên. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Well, thank all the missionaries from that came to Vietnam. Now we have great food, French influence and all. So God bless you, St. Patrick's. I hope you have a wonderful celebration tomorrow. Okay? No fasting or abstinence tomorrow. Okay? You can eat meat and you can party tomorrow. It's a feast day. God bless you all. Have a wonderful evening.